Ooh, it's getting hot in here. Be more than human. And welcome back to the channel, all my fellow more than humans. My name is Joseph Carroll. I write under the pen name J.R. Carroll. And today we're going to be reading some of your hot takes. I asked you on the community post and through a short, what were some of your fantasy hot takes? And reading them was pretty entertaining. And we even had some debates going on inside of the comment section. So always good, right? Before we jump in, just a reminder, if you want to support the channel, make sure you like, subscribe, throw comments down in there, all that good stuff for the algorithm. And you can go in there and find my Patreon if you would like a short story every month for the next 8 months. Check that out. All right, now, so we're going to jump right into it. One of the first ones I got was humans are the real monsters is kind of annoying when it paints humans as irredeemable monsters, but for some reason it's totally fine for a monster who kills an entire town cause boo-hoo, my sad backstory. That one is really good. Now, I mean, I love The Witcher. You all know this. I'm starting that this month or this coming month with discussion at the end of the month. And that's a big theme of it, right? Is the monster, humans are the real monsters. But I can totally see what they're saying here. Sometimes it kind of gets overplayed, and it's as the Witcher video games kind of blew up, that became a popular thing to put in your books and stuff. Is like, oh, we're always the bad guys, though this creatures and animals can just kill indiscriminately, apparently. But yeah, I mean, I can definitely see that. And the next one we have here is the demand for dystopian never died. I mean, I agree. I mean, I guess there might have been a spot in there where some people were not liking dystopian, or maybe dystopian was flooding the market. But I mean, people love a post-apocalyptic dystopian story. I mean, I don't think that's ever gonna go away. I feel like a dystopian future or whatever is like a core story. I don't think it's ever gonna fall completely out of popularity. So I mean, I'm there with you. And then we had one. They put several in here. You don't fire arrows, you loose them. And any fantasy author who forgets that should be flogged. Yeah. I mean, I try when I write to remember that. I mean, I'm sure maybe there's a fire in there. But yeah, you try to stay on top of that. I could see that. Soft magic systems are superior to hard ones. It depends. Depends on how soft and how hard. This is a family video. I mean, sometimes soft magic systems can kind of annoy me when they're just like, when it seems like they're made to fit the plot. Just get you out of trouble button. That can be kind of annoying. But also, I mean, if you go super hard and you're like, every little thing is detailed out there, I can see how that can definitely be annoying. This is a big one. Let me know. Hard magic system, soft magic system. What do you guys think? Subverting tropes is a sign of creative bankruptcy and is as it necessitates the reader to be familiar with works of other and probably better writers in order to appreciate it. This might also be from something I did earlier, is like I just did a video about subverting tropes and how we need to stop trying to subvert every single trope in every book. You know, one or two is fine, but the book doesn't have to be littered with subverted tropes. And so I don't know if I would say creative bankruptcy, but yeah, I mean, we like hit us with one or two in a book. Okay, that's cool. But yeah, I mean, I see their point. You have to know what the trope is to subvert it in any way, but a little harsh, maybe a smidge harsh. And then I had another one here that said fans decide a franchise canon because they paid for it, not the corporation that sells it. I mean, I actually asked them to elaborate a little bit more. What do you guys think they mean by this? And so they didn't get back to me in time before I made this video. But they decide what the canon is. I mean, I don't know if this is geared towards Star Wars and how Star Wars Disney just ripped to shreds. But I mean, I guess I could see like if they're not making any more, or like if the original author passed and then somebody got the rights to it and starts making stuff, the fans who were the fans before that corporation came in and bought the rights, I mean, I guess the fans could be like, no, that's what canon is. You don't get to decide just because you went out and bought the rights and you start making all this new stuff that's the canon and that's not. If that's what they mean, I agree. I agree with them 100% on that. Let's see if we have any more. I thought we had a little bit more down here. But yeah, there was a lot of debate about subverting tropes and hard magic systems. But I think that's all I can find. But what do you think? What are some of your fantasy hot takes? And make sure you're watching for my community post if you want me to throw some of your questions and stuff, because I try to do a post a day, and sometimes they're polls, and other times they're just straight up questions. But let me know. This was super fun. I'm gonna do some more stuff like this. So if you're seeing any of my posts out there, make sure you jump on them while they're out there, and remember, be more than human.